briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I love what Billy Burns does for this ball club. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Tom Seaver is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Standing in, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 15.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Weather actually pretty good for New York in October. 62 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco. Still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. His first homer here in the series, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Ross Stripling will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And I'm looking at Alcides Escobar. I love how this guy plays shortstop. You know, at one time, the Brewers, when they had him in their organization, tried to put him in the outfield. Come on.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, calling that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Greg Bird comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
In now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2, and he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Yogi Berra is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cabrera racing back at the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park, did they send him home there? Well, it's a moot point now because they've got runners on second and third after that ground rule double.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do. A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometime pitching.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he puts it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs.